and welcome to the Zionist entity. I know I haven't spoken to you in a while, but I figured I'd just uh, give my 2 cents what's happening right now and how what I feel is misinterpreting what's happening right now. Right now, April 9th, there's been a ceasefire has been in effect. I'm not taking it seriously at all. It's just another round. It was last June, it was round one. This year, this is round two, and after the elections here in the United States, probably next winter, there'll probably be another round. Um, the they can't stop this. They can't. Okay, if they do, the Iranian people aren't going to let them. They're going to be rioting, and Trump can't just let people 30,000 or how many ever thousands they kill. He can't let that happen. What is the war? What's going on here? From let's take look at it from three different vantage points. From the Iranian people, they got to get rid of this regime. Anybody who says, "Oh, some people like it, some people are ambivalent," no, 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 no. Let's forget all the crap they do. The killing women for not wearing a hijab. Just the whole forcing religion down everyone's throats. Let's forget about all that. Think about the economy, stupid. It's the economy. That's what the riots were in January. They've driven this economy into the ground. They've not invested in the people. They're running out of water. They're running out of water. Imagine that. Okay. Um, 47 years ago, for example, that GDP was twice Turkey's. Today, Turkey is 5 times that much. Turkey doesn't have oil. They have oil. Okay, they're one of the richest countries as far as oil and natural gas reserves in the world, and their people are poor. Not the regime; they're billionaires. They're all billionaires, but the people are poor. Regime is rich. The proxies have money. The leaders of Hamas, Hezbollah, they're all billionaires. The people are poor. So that's their reason to get rid of this regime. Who? Israel. Israel has every right to get rid of this regime. They've caused Israel a great deal of misery. Thousands of Israelis are dead because of this regime for no reason. Why? Because they believe the 12th Imam, the Mahdi, who's a 5-year-old boy who fell in a well 1,200 years ago, is going to come back, and we need to rid the world of Jews before then. This is insane. That's Israel's reasoning. Now, let's get to the big enchilada, the United States. What's it all about? Everyone's talking about the Strait of Hormuz. Now, the single digit IQ people in the media are telling you, well, now because of Trump, they're closing the Strait of Hormuz. Because the Iranians never thought of it before, because we never did, so they must not have. It's always been about the Strait of Hormuz. Always. Can they stop the Strait of Hormuz now? No, they can't because the United States still has one ace left to play, and that's troops on the ground. And that's going to happen. Going to happen. You can't let them have the Strait of Hormuz. Now, what's the alternative? Is to wait till they have nuclear weapons. Once they have nuclear weapons, there's nothing you can do about it. There's zero you can do about it. They're going to own the Strait of Hormuz, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. That's why there has to be a regime change before it. People say, "Oh my God, boots on the ground. Oh my God." That's what this has always been about. It's always been about the Strait of Hormuz, nothing else. And people are just so stupid. Like, oh, they never thought of it before this war. Really? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. They never thought of the strait that half the world's oil is going through. That's right there in the Persian Gulf. The Persian Gulf, you know, get out of the Persian Gulf, you're gonna need to go straight over Hormuz. But the Iranians never thought of it. The Persians never thought of it. Jeez. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to say for now. Hopefully, Trump's not as stupid as people think. As I used to think, he knows what he's doing, and certainly the Israelis have been planning this for years. This is going to happen. They are going to have regime change. There will at some point be boots on the ground. Okay. And if not boots, certainly you could have drones aid with the Iranian people, but you probably will still have to have some special forces in there just to get rid of this regime. And it's not going to be as hard as people think. Who have they ever fought? They fought unarmed demonstrators. They haven't fought special forces. They haven't fought Israeli commandos. They're not going to. They're going to run. Okay, just like they did in Iran, in Iraq. The difference in Iraq was Iran. Iran kept after the Saddam's army was dissolved. The Iranians funded, the Mahdi army. Remember? And that's what kept the Iraq war going. It was the Iranians. You get rid of Iran now, there's nobody to keep it going. So please, they got to finish the job. And this wretched, this terrible regime has to be taken out. Has to be. That's it. Thanks for listening. Adios.